All right, Shalom. First, I can start by saying all praise to How about Shim Shai, by Shimon Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is going to be a quick precept. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. That righteous man represents an elect member of the 12 tribes of Israel, a man that's doing the will of Yahweh Shim Shai, man. And he's standing in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, before the face of his enemy. We are standing in great boldness, the way of the elect, in front of the face of our enemy who has afflicted us, who has put us in captivity. We were in physical captivity, now taking them in a spiritual captivity, so to speak. Mentally, they don't have the chains on them anymore, man. It says, before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Our labors was us building up this place in America, man, via slavery. And Jacob still holding this place up via these factories and such, man. You know, and let me give you an example before I end this off. This is slavery in Puerto Rico, 16th to 19th centuries, included the brutal forced labor of indigenous Taino people, which is Puerto Ricans, so-called Puerto Ricans, in gold mines under the Encomienda system, followed by the importation of African people from West Africa for sugar, coffee, and tobacco plantations. Same thing that happened in I think it's Bolivia or Brazil with the Asherites. They did the same thing when they got Judah from West Africa and brought them over there to do the same thing, as well as cattle ranching and domestic service. While plantation work was dominant, the economy also featured smaller scale slavery, and enslaved people could sometimes purchase their freedom, known as coartation. Okay, it says indigenous enslavement. Encomienda. Following Spanish arrival, Taino people were forced into labor in gold mines and on plantations, leading to a population decline due to harsh treatment and disease. They said millions died. It says plantation slavery, sugar and coffee, primarily in the 19th century. Large-scale sugar plantations required intense labor, with Africans and their descendants working in harsh conditions. Urban and domestic slavery. Enslaved people were also used in households for domestic work as well as in artisanal roles, particularly in areas like San Juan. Hato economy, cattle ranching. In the 17th and 18th centuries, a significant portion of enslaved labor was utilized in the hator or livestock industry, which was a cornerstone of the economy. Coartation and manumission. Enslaved people in Puerto Rico could legally buy their freedom, coartation, by paying their assigned value, or be freed by masters via testaments. Cimarrones or maroonage. Due to harsh conditions, many enslaved people escaped into the mountains, heavily forced the interior of the island to form free communities, often labeled as fugitive or Cimarrones, I think that's how you say it. Slavery in Puerto Rico was abolished in 1873 with a provisional period of labor lasting until 1876. Notes this article from New York Public Library. Right, now let me see if I can bring up feel like it's froze. Well, I'll bring that up in another lesson. With that being said, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Kakadash, the bodies to the elders and apostles of the will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.